My name is Lila McClanahan, and I live in Butte Falls, Oregon, next door to where Ernest Smith lived all his life, practically. He was a nice, sweet, gentle man, and my dad would help him whenever he could, because Ernest was a senior to Daddy. He was a little older than Dad, and we had a family reunion down at my brother's, and so Ernest came down and took this picture for us of our family reunion that we had down at one of my brother's places. So that was wonderful, and he just was a really nice man. Ernest had run out of fire, or wood for his fire. That's what they had to keep their house warm. This was a wood stove, and Ernest didn't have any. And so my dad and mother went up on the mountain here back in town and cut wood and brought it to him. And Daddy was putting the wood in the opening that he had made there on the alley to put his wood in the woodshed. And Dad was throwing the wood into that, and when he got done, he turned around and sat down in the corner of the truck and passed away. And so that was sad, but he was doing something for helping somebody. Well, Ernest was really a type of man that could almost build anything if he took his mind to it. But I can remember for the weather reports and stuff like that, he had this funny looking little twig thing that he had on his front porch, and then he had numbers behind it. And as the weather changed, that twig would move to a different number. And so he kind of kept track of what was going to happen the next day by watching that twig. And so then they built a fire protection building up on Mount McLaughlin, on part of that mountain, and he was up there, and he had built a fire finder. It would tell him the Forest Service or whoever was going to fight that fire where it was at, and I had, at one time, I had a paper that he had written about seeing the fires and seeing the lights come up the mountain, and to see what direction the wind was going for the fire to move, and he helped out that way a lot of times.